Hey guys, Joanna coming in with another battle replay here. We have a 3v3 siege in Rome 2. The three attacking factions are Suebi, Macedon, and Carthage. The defending factions we have here today are Rome, the Seleucids, and Galatia. So let's get over some of the army comps real quick. We'll get into Suebi real fast. Suebi is being commanded by Saudi Arab Proud, interesting name. He is actually bringing with him 5 units of the Swordmasters. He's got a bunch of them up here on the towers, though we can't really see them very well. He's also bringing 4 units of Berserkers, more on the towers there. Unfortunately, their units are so small. Actually, I think he's got a couple back over here. Yeah, we can take a look real quick at some Berserkers there. He's got some Berserkers back there. He's actually got 2 units of Horse Runners, which I've never heard of before. Must be a Javelin. I'm guessing a Javelin unit. He also has his general over here is a unit of Noble Riders. He's got a force of Bloodsworn here on a Battering Ram. He's also got a couple units, he's got a couple units of Wodenaz Spears here on the towers as well. Though again, like I said, they're on the towers, so we can't really see them very well. He's got another unit of his Noble Riders over here. And then he's got a small flanking force over here. He's got a Giant Ballista over here. And he also seems to have a unit of Swordmasters, a unit of Bloodsworn, and a unit of Berserkers here as well. So that should pretty much be all of his army there, but this is from the defender's side, so I'm not really sure if we can see all of their units or not. I don't think we can. That doesn't look like a full army there, especially for Suebi. Let's get into the second army here. We have Octavian, who's commanding Macedon. Macedon is bringing with him 6 units of his Thorax Swordsmen. We'll be able to get a pretty good look at these guys here. 6 units of those. He's also got a unit of Thurio Spears over here, 1 unit of Thurio Spears over here on this ram. He's got some more of his Militia Hoplites over here. He's actually bringing 2 units of Militia Hoplites with him. He's got 4 units of the Royal Peltasts. I just want to make sure that none of them are up on the towers yet. Okay, so he's got 4 units of Royal Peltasts, one of those being his general back over here. Very, very, very solid unit. Very, very solid unit. He's bringing 3 units of the Mercenary Cretan Archers here. He's also got 1 unit of normal archers here. So he is bringing 4 units of ranged. Way back here, he's got 2 units of his Foot Companions. Like I said, his general is a unit of the Royal Peltasts, and he also is bringing with him a unit of the Heavy Onager. And the final attacking army we have way over here is Carthage. Carthage is being commanded by Begrons 1. Again, he's got a whole bunch of, all he brought with him are tortoises, so that's going to be a pretty big headache there for Rome to have to take care of. Let's get into more of what he's brought with him. He's actually brought with him 4 units of the Sacred Band. He's got 8 units of hoplites, anywhere from the late Carthaginian hoplites to, is it just all late Carthaginian hoplites? Yeah, it looks like. Okay, so he's got 8 units of the late Carthaginian hoplites. Like I said, the 4 units of the Sacred Band. He's also bringing 2 units of the Mercenary Noble Fighters, which are a deadly, deadly, deadly unit. Very, 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 very effective unit. His general here is a unit of the Noble Cavalry. He's bringing 2 units of African Pikemen here. Getting into his ranged, he's also bringing 3 units of his Cretan Archers. And that pretty much rounds out his army. Let's get into the defending sides real fast. We will deal with Rome first. Rome is being commanded by Blue. Now I noticed something real quick here. These armies kind of look, their setups look a little weird. They look a little strange to me. I'm not going to go any further than just say that it kind of looks like maybe something strange happened here. Anyway, so let's get back into the army comp here. Rome, like I said, is being commanded by Blue. He is bringing with him 4 units of his Veteran Legionnaires. Let's see if we can find any of his Veteran Legionnaires real quick. Veteran Legionnaires are right here. Here's 1 unit of his Veteran Legionnaires. You guys can get an eye on them real quick. Pretty standard Roman unit there. So there's his 4 units of veteran legionnaires. Get into his 2 units of his Triarii here. Very good, very good spear unit here to hold choke points. They can last for a very long time. We got into a unit of his Socii Hastati here. Another solid infantry unit. A little bit further down we have a unit of the Praetorians here. I believe he has 2 units. 2 units of Praetorians. Getting into his range a little bit, he's got a unit of the Slingers there. Where are the rest of his archers? Sorry about all the swinging around there. He did bring 3 units of his Syrian archers there. He's also got a unit of his Socii Extraordinare here. Let's swing on back over here, see what else we've missed. A couple units of the Legionary Cohort. 3 units of Legionnaire Cohort there. Eagle Cohort here up on the wall. Unit of Armored Legionnaires there. And his general is a unit of the General's Bodyguard. Normal 40-man General Bodyguard unit. Getting into the second defending player here, we have Obito Uchiha. Sorry, dude, I always mess up your name. Apologies. He is commanding Seleucid here. He is bringing 7 units of his Thorax swordsmen. He's got a couple of them scampered around here on the ground, defending some of the walls and staircases. He's also bringing with him 3 units of his Syrian archers. Oh, sorry, 4 units of his Syrian heavy archers here. Very dangerous archers. Really good archers. He's got a unit of Royal Peltasts here. He's got some more Royal Peltasts over there. Yeah, his 2 units of pikes back over here. And his general is up in the town center here. It's a unit of the Shield Bearers. Very solid. Very heavy spear infantry. And just because we're right here, Galatia is being commanded by Madame 2018. He has brought his general here, unit of the Galatian noblemen. The rest of his army is out over here. He's got a couple units of his Galatian spears. Pretty solid infantry there. Let's see, he's bringing actually 4 units of the Galatian swords, 6 units of Galatian legionnaires, 2 units of the spears. So let's get in onto some of the Galatian legionnaires. Oh, this is the swords real quick, sorry. Here's the unit of the Galatian legionnaires. Can definitely tell the difference as far as the armor is concerned between the legionnaires and the swords. Let's get into his Syrian archers here. He's bringing 3 units of the mercenary Syrian archers. He also has a unit of slingers somewhere. Gotta find them real quick. I know he has them. Just don't remember where they are. 1, 2. Yeah, I don't know where they're at exactly right now. Yeah, they're up on the wall there. And then we have this cavalry contingent that's going to be coming out. We have 2 units of the median cavalry here for Seleucid, 1 unit of Cameral Spearmen, and Galatia has brought 2 units of the mercenary Cappadocian cavalry. Without further ado, 32 minutes, 38 seconds of a battle. Let's get this one going. Out comes the Cappadocian cavalry right off the bat. And let's see what Suebi's got over here. Like I said, he's got his 2 units of cavalry. This unit of the Bloodswarm not moving just yet. Let's see what the Cappadocian cavalry end up going. Okay, so this first unit's going to pull out here and just kind of stop. Actually, both of them look like they're just going to stop right here. I think the element of surprise is already gone. Okay, let's see. They're starting to swing around here. Looks like this first unit's going to swing back this way. Second unit's going to charge on over here and try and get into the ballista. Good idea there. Looks like this first unit of cavalry, yeah, they're pretty much just going to be knocking units off to slow up the Suebian attack here. Knocking this unit of swordmasters down. Second unit of swordmasters on their way down off the tower. We do have the riders of the hunt. Noble Riders General making his way on over here. But yeah, it looks like this Galatia is just really trying to slow down the attack here for Suebi. Let's get over to his secondary unit of his Cappadocian cavalry. Looks like they're going to make it in onto the ballistic crew, but the ballistic crew has been pulled off. They are going to get a slight charge in onto them. Unfortunately, they had to bottleneck their way between the artillery pieces here. So, I mean, they killed 16 of them so far, but now some of the swordmasters are getting in here as well. Oh! Excuse me there. We do have a unit of longbow hunters that were hidden back over here. Did not see them in my original army comps there. Another unit of berserkers making their way in. So this Cappadocian cavalry does not look like they're going to survive. The second unit of Cappadocian cavalry over here is taking a pretty big hurting, down to 45 out of 80. They are taking on the Noble Rider General. This unit here is wavering with 48 men left. They have caught themselves though, but now the second unit of the Noble Riders have made their way over, so I'm going to guess that this unit of Cappadocian cavalry is going to lose. And if these two units of infantry come on over here and follow the Cappadocian cavalry here, this unit will more than likely be routed off the battlefield as well. But, oh, here comes more cavalry here. We have the median cavalry and the camel spearmen making their way out. Excuse me there. Being caught up by the Bloodsworn. Let's get a look around everywhere else. Macedon taking their time. Oh, Carthage is moving up pretty quickly with his tortoises. He's got 6 tortoises coming up onto the walls here. Rome is starting to move some of his forces around. Looks like he's bringing his Triorii around. Socii Extraordinari seem to be coming around as well. I would say that this tortoise is probably going to make his way over in that direction. Let's swing on back over here, see how the Seleucid cavalry is doing. I've pretty much run through this unit of Bloodsworn, but they've not really taken very many losses. I guess they're trying, yeah, they're really trying to get into the archers here, or the horse runners. Oh, there's the other unit of the longbow hunters. So they did bring 2 longbow hunters. Okay. So far the sally out is, I mean, it's being productive. They're definitely chipping down numbers. Definitely want to get rid of these berserkers as quick as possible. Oh, here comes a charge. Unit of the median cavalry getting in onto a unit of the horse runners. But here comes some more berserkers again. These guys are insane, as you can see. They're just charging right into these cavalry. The cavalry is actually going to, for the most part, get through them. Hopefully they're going to turn and charge in onto these other 2 units of range. I really hope they do. Nope, they're starting to waver. Oh, wow, they're getting murdered. Down to 39 men. That other unit is gone. So sally out is pretty much over. Like I said, they did a little bit of damage. Nothing really immense. Or actually, one of the units of longbow hunters is starting to waver here. But that appears to be the end of the sally out. Let's get back into the battle here. Do have a unit of berserkers that were up here on the wall. Actually, don't usually see berserkers charge up by themselves there. But the unit of berserkers has now been destroyed. We do have a couple of other units here. Swordmasters up there. Galatia doing a rather good job in his defense so far. We have some of the Syrian archers firing up over the walls into... It appears that they're firing straight at the towers, which really isn't going to do very much, but hey, you know, what are you going to do? Just cover the replays. Let's see what we have here. We actually have the Noble Cavalry General moving their way up here with a unit of the Sacred Band. I'm hoping this general doesn't just charge right in here, which is exactly what it looks like he's going to do. Okay, so the Noble Cavalry General is the first guy in through the walls here for Carthage. That is a strange tactic. This sucks. I've had this happen and seen this happen so many times. That sucks. But yeah, I've never seen a general just charge headlong like that into a settlement ever. He does have a unit of Sacred Band making their way in through the breach point now as well, taking on a unit of the Eagle cohort. We do have a unit of Legionnaire cohort there as well. Another wall breach has been made. Some more late Carthaginian hoplites making their way through. We do have the Roman General's Bodyguard making his way back around up towards the town center. So Rome has moved out a decent amount of his troops. He's got a couple units back over here in reserve. He's got also another couple units over here near this wall. Looks like they're going to try and take down this wall section here. Let's see how Macedon is doing. Macedon does have one wall section down currently. He's got a couple of towers up on the walls. Seleucid is throwing a couple of units of his Thorax swordsmen up onto the walls as well, but that's a little dangerous because there's a tortoise coming up right here. Unless the tortoise has stopped, or there's a little glitch or something. Not sure exactly what's going on. Yeah, looks like this unit's supposed to be with this tortoise here. I love Rome 2 sometimes with just doing whatever it wants to do. Let's see how the combat's going on over here so far for Suebi and Galatia. Galatia is still holding up on the walls here. Unit of Galatian Spears holding up against a unit of the Swordmasters here. Actually, a lot of archer fire coming in, giving them aid. As you can see, even some of the Swordmasters just pushing and bashing their way into these Galatian Spears. Nothing coming up towards the breach point as of yet. Do have some more units, Swordmasters making their way up onto the tower. Actually, we have some Berserkers and Swordmasters making, looks like they're making their way towards that breach point. Let's get on back over here to Rome and Carthage, the two extreme heavy hitters in this siege. Okay, so where is the general? He's right there. Down to 41 men left. This general is still in combat. I don't understand why he's still here, but anyway, we have some Sacred Band and African Pikemen taking on the unit of Eagle Cohort. Carthaginian Hoplites and Sacred Band taking on the unit of the Legionary Cohort, and we have a unit of Sacred Band pulling around the rear of both of these units for Rome. Let's see what Rome has defending here. He's got a unit of Praetorians at the top of the staircase. Some more armored legionnaires, Socii Extraordinari. Actually, big battle going on in here. A lot of Carthage units have charged in. We have Sacred Band, Mercenary Noble Fighters, and a unit of the Carthaginian Hoplites. Let's see what this is going on over here. We do have a wall section that has been knocked down. This unit actually needs to really start moving. They've lost 58 men so far to the towers? No way. Really? They've been standing there that long? Might want to start moving them in, or at least get them away from the towers. We do have some archer fire coming in from the mercenary Cretan archers, though. Try and see, actually, return volleys coming from the Syrian archers there for Rome. Unit of the armored legionnaires look like they're boxing up, trying to give aid to the Triarii here. Triarii doing a fantastic job, just holding. That's all they're supposed to do, just keeping the enemy here in a spot where the archer is going to be able to volley right over the top, along with the archer tower here still under their control. This does not look very promising as far as a defense, though, for Rome. He only had 2 units over here. Carthage has sent over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units on this side, so this is going to be a bit of a problem here for Rome. He's going to have to try and maybe get some more units over here. Actually, the Cretan archers have changed their target of fire, actually firing into this unit of Praetorians, who unfortunately they're in their tortoise formation, or attacking testudo formation, but they have their flank wide open, so these guys are just getting littered. These guys are getting absolutely torn apart. Swing back on over to Suebi and Galatia. See how well this breach point is going for Suebi. He's got 2 units up here. He's bringing up a third. His unit of longbow hunters making their way up. He's also got his giant ballista up here. He's got his berserkers and a unit of swordmasters here. We have another unit of swordmasters down on the ground, actually making their way off of the walls, taking on a unit of the Galatian legionnaires. Oh, actually, what is this? Unit of the berserkers have made their way through the breach point along with these swordmasters. So Galatia might actually want to get these guys to attack. They might actually want to attack these 2 units that have made their way through the breach point. Let's see how the fighting is going on over here. It does seem that the gate has finally been broken in by this unit of Bloodsworn, but there is a unit of Galatian swords just sitting here waiting for them to come in. Galatian swords and Galatian legionnaires look like they're going to be pulled away from that front gate there, maybe brought back around over here to help bolster up the defense. Syrian archers over here doing okay. Let's check out their kills real quick. 80 kills, 72 kills. This unit here with 1, they just started firing. This unit with 83, unit of the Celtic Slingers. So far, pretty even fight going on over there. Let's check out, see how Seleucid and Macedon is going. Macedon has a couple more breach points in the wall since the last time we were over here to check. It's got a unit of militia hoplites in here taking on a unit of the Thorax Swordsmen. Unit of Cretan archers right behind them, firing into the Thorax Swordsman units. Where are the ranged units here for Seleucid? He's getting some very pretty good shots up onto the wall here into this unit of Thorax Swordsmen. You can see just more and more of them drop with every single volley. Do have another unit of Thorax Swordsmen here for Seleucid, defending the wall. Let's see what's going on in here. What do we have in the center here? We have a unit of the Thurio Spears that were on that ram, taking on a unit of Royal Peltast at the mouth gate here. What are making their way? Oh, Foot Companions making their way over there. That could be trouble for Seleucid. That could be some big trouble. That's going to be very interesting to see. What else do we have here? Unit of Thorax Swordsmen look like they're making their way towards that breach. Normal archers here still do have ammunition. Let's see what they're trying to fire into. I would say maybe that's a bad firing. Maybe we should stop shooting there because it looks like he's going to hit more of his own men than anything. Seleucid is also bringing a unit of Thorax Swordsmen that were up on the wall here, bringing them down. Looks like they're going to try and get a flank charge in onto this unit of Thorax Swordsmen there. Yeah, so the Thurio Spears they wavered, they ran away, they are back, but here comes the pikes. Yep, pikes are coming straight through the gate. Actually, see if we can get a vision on the other side here. Yeah, Foot Companions coming up. They do have their pikes out. Hopefully they get them down. There we go. So this is going to be a bit of a problem. That's exactly actually what Seleucid needs to do. He needs to fire all of his archers, have his units here with the payload capabilities, and just fire right in onto those units of Foot Companions there. Let's shoot on back over here. Yeah, this is what I thought was going to happen here. Big time problem here. Oh, wait. Carthage has lost his general already. So somewhere over here in this pile of bodies, probably somewhere located near a horse, is the Carthaginian general. Yeah. Like I said, I've hardly ever see, if ever see, a general charge headlong into a settlement, being the first unit that gets brought in there. But let's get into some of the combat here. Let you guys just take a peek. Archer fire coming in from some of the Syrian archers back there, firing into some of the mercenary noble fighters and noble fighters. Both units of the noble fighters currently taking fire. See just volley after volley of archer fire coming in onto these noble fighters. They are taking serious losses. This unit down to 59 men already. Wonder how long they've been in combat. Down to 59 men, they have 84 kills. Second unit here, mercenary noble fighters, down to 120, they have 57 kills. So they have been involved in combat, but they're just not doing very well. Let's swing on over, see how Galatia is doing with Suebi. I was kind of interested about that breach point, as there were more units coming up. Now we still have the two units here. Berserkers are actually starting to break, which they will fight to the end. The unit flag might disappear, but the guys will actually stay in there, I think. Or not. Okay, no, they actually do run away in Rome 2. I know, like in Thrones of Britannia, they stay there until the last man. Literally, you'll see one dude standing there with the flag over his head, just continuing to fight, being surrounded by hundreds of guys. Berserkers here up on the wall, completely surrounded. Galatian Legionnaires, two units here. Another unit of Galatian Legionnaires as well. Ooh, what is this? Big push coming up. Two units of cavalry, actually, the Noble Rider General and the second unit of Noble Riders charging their way up here. Naked swords and Galatian Legionnaires having to hold off this breach point. Maybe need to sell. Oh, they do, actually. Never mind. He's got a unit of Galatian Legionnaires right here, making their way over to help plug up this gap. So, fantastic job there by Galatia. Two units of the Horse Runners still way back over here. Javelins. Not a big fan of javelins. See how Macedon is doing against Seleucid here. So pretty much combat is even. Oh, we got some fire coming over. Ooh, that was pretty close. That was pretty close. as we all know, in case you didn't know, is close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. So it's an old saying. More fire coming in, still missing. Still missing. Let's see how the walls are going on over here. We have some of the Royal Peltasts coming in, taking on some more of the Thorax Swordsmen. Thorax Swordsman here in the center. I guess, where'd the pikes go? Are they dead? Wow, that was quick. I don't see the unit of pikemen here that was in this gatehouse at all. Looks like they're dead. We do have a couple units of the Cretan archers here. 3 units actually of the Cretan archers. Where is their other archer unit? He's still over here, firing in onto this gap for, I don't know, I'm sure he's probably getting some good kills, but he's probably getting some friendly kills there as well. Let's get back over here, see how the heavy hitters are doing, Carthage and Rome. Carthage is still slogging his way through. Got his pikemen involved now. 2 units of African pikemen walking with a unit of hoplites and a unit of Sacred Band. Actually, he snuck a unit of his Sacred Band around, but that will be cut off by a unit of Veteran Legionnaires. Going to try and get a bit of a rear charge in onto this unit of Veteran Legionnaires, but he's got another unit right here just waiting to go into attack. Hopefully they go in quick. Hopefully they go in, yeah, there they go. They're going to charge in onto the back of this unit of Sacred Band. Sacred Band unit is down to 100 men now. Unit is completely losing decisively. Noble Cavalry General down to 19 men now. Wow. I didn't catch a lot of it. I saw the initial charge in. Kind of being a little reckless there with his general. Already down to less than 20 men left in that unit. Do have a unit over here. What is this? Veteran Legionnaires making their way down the stairs for Rome. Looks like he's going to try and swing around the back over here. We'll have to keep an eye on that. See how the gate, the breach point is going on over here. We have some Carthaginian hoplites taking on some Veteran Legionnaires. So she had Hastati, Praetorians over here. Praetorians could probably be more useful on this side. This should be pretty held. Let's see, Veteran Legionnaires and the Hastati. They should be able to hold this unit here. We have some Syrian archers making their way over. They're just going to charge into combat. This Praetorian Guard needs to pull back. Or Praetorian unit, sorry, not Praetorian Guard. And let's see, I did see a bunch of green flags making their way, so Galatia appears to be victorious here against Suebi. He's going to start bringing some of his Legionnaires, 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Legionnaires on their way over here to give Seleucid a hand with Macedon. Let's see what he's still holding the gate, holding this breach point with. He's got some Galatian Legionnaires, 2 units of Galatian Legionnaires over here, and he does have a unit of his Celtic Slingers up on the wall. It does seem that the Slingers, can't really tell. Let's see if we can get closer in onto them. Slingers do seem to be out of ammunition. We have a unit of the Noble Riders that have pushed their way through, taking on a unit of Galatian Legionnaires that were routing. They're now coming back. Slinger's probably going to come down off the wall now and just help continue holding this breach point. Noble Rider General not looking too good. He's down to 28 out of 80. Horse Runners at 100. Second unit of Horse Runners now charging in with 88 men in that unit. But yeah, Galatia is pretty much moving the majority of his force over. Maybe this unit here, Galatian swords, might hang out over here. We'll have to see. But yeah, it looks like he's moving the majority, or the rest of his units, I should say, back on over to this side, where Seleucid seems to be having a bit of a problem here with Macedon. Let's get back on over here. Yeah, like I thought, okay. So he did run this unit, Rome did run this unit of Veteran Legionnaires all the way around. Let's see what's going to meet them at the top of the stairs. So far nothing is here yet. Oh wait. African pikemen and a unit of Sacred Band making their way over. I don't know how well that's going to work out for the Veteran Legionnaires. It's pretty much a full unit, but these pikes, African pikemen, are just, you can just keep an eye. Once those pikes are down. Oh, whoa, whoa, cavalry charge. You have the Roman general here just took a big charge in onto this unit of Sacred Band. Not exactly sure why he would have done that. Probably knocked down some of his own men. Yeah, this veteran legionnaire unit now down to 19 out of 160, so this is about to crumble here. See, does he have more infantry that is not currently in combat? Yes, he does. He's got the unit of Praetorians that are making their way back across. Actually, he pushed the 2 units that were defending this breach point out. Veteran legionnaires and unit of Socii has Hastati coming over here. Mercenary Cretan archers, wow, just kind of, and they have ammunition. They're kind of just running around over here. Wonder if this player didn't see these Roman units until it was too late. Kind of looks like they got kind of caught up a little bit there. But we do see 2 Roman flags starting to waver. We do have 1 unit of the African pikemen here for Carthage starting to waver as well. So just a big old fight over here between two factions that really don't like each other at all. I would say out of all of the matchups we have here, I would definitely say that Rome and Carthage are the ones that hate each other the most. Macedon and Seleucid probably have their fair share of history, but these 2 big dogs right over here, this is where the shit is. This is the problem. This is where everybody hates each other. Mercenary Cretan archer units trying to run away. They are routed. So that was actually a really good move there. Really good move by Rome. He's actually peeled around and he's getting into the backs of these hoplites and noble fighters. So now Carthage is going to have to start trying to attack, attack/defend from both sides. He does have that unit of Praetorians over here now as well. So the Praetorians are going to form up. Looks like they're going to form up a line and try and hold back these mercenary noble fighters as the archers and slingers continue to get some shots off. Still does have his slingers. Yeah, they're right there. We do have a lone unit of the mercenary Cretan archers that are active. They are back at the battle, but they are still running away. Not sure what that's about here. Let's get back over here. Actually, Macedon seems to be doing a pretty good dent in onto Galatia as well. Seleucid really doesn't have a lot of troops left. He's got this 1 unit of... He's got a unit of thorax swordsmen. Pretty solid unit. 133 just up on the wall there. Oh, looks like they can't get down because this tower was damaged, maybe? Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. That unit probably could have been useful. I do see the Suebi flag over here. Actually, we just saw the tail end real quick there. Suebi General has now broken. So Suebi has been removed from the battlefield, which will allow Galatia here to bring back these legionnaires and this unit of Galatian swords. I would imagine they'll probably just bring them back over here towards the town center. Let's see. We have the Seleucid General, Shield Bearer General, making his way out. Galatian swords there, war victorious. Let's see how the battle's going back over here. Looks like it's starting to calm down over here, actually. Looks like Rome's starting to get this under control. We do see some more of the Roman flag starting to waver, but a lot of these units here for Carthage are really beaten up, and this unit of Praetorians pretty full, 124 out of 160. And I guess they still have a lot of ammo. Yeah, 37, 49, 44, 46. Wow, Rome conserved his ammunition very, very well. Very, very well. He's getting a lot of shots in onto these units here. Carthaginian hoplites with their backs turned. This unit of African pikemen not looking very well as far as their morale is concerned. Their general is dead, so it will be much easier for them to break. Let's see what we have fighting here. Carthaginian hoplites and Sacred Band taking on the general, who's actually off of his horse now, and the unit of Praetorians here that were set up as a defensive line. Yeah, Macedon is pretty much just steamrolling, pretty much just walked over Seleucid from what it looked like. Pretty much just had his way with him, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm not entirely sure what Macedon could have done. I'm sorry, what Seleucid could have done better there as far as his defense. I will say that Macedon had he had 4 units of the Royal Peltasts, which Royal Peltasts are not units to really, mess around with. They are very tough units. The thorax swordsmen, of course, are very tough. So we do have two very... I mean, I will say Seleucid did a fantastic job. I mean, this is all Macedon has left. So, and all of these units are beaten up. The strongest unit looks like to be this unit of archers at 115. So Seleucid definitely made Macedon aware of who they were fighting. Yeah, his two units of archers are his two largest. 115, 114, general at 90. Actually, let's get a little bit of slow motion here. Foot companions 43, this unit of thorax swordsman 53. Peltas 21, this unit of thorax swordsman at 38. And oh, that is not what I thought I was going to see when I came back over here. General here for Rome has now routed. 2 men left in the general's unit. General is dead. Oh, that's a big shot, but like I said, Rome does seem to have this under control. His archers really didn't have that much ammo, so I mean, that many kills, so I wonder why they're brought up here so close into fighting. Actually, no, this is the last unit here. So Carthage is now gone as well. So I have that one unit of archers way back over there. Still not entirely sure what that's about there. Let's see what's going on. We do have the battle for the town center is now underway. Galatian noblemen taking on a unit of the seriously depleted unit of thorax swordsmen. We do have a unit of the really depleted unit of Royal Peltas making their way over here as well. These guys are exhausted. They've been fighting at the front lines pretty much this whole time. They're just going to charge right into the Galatian nobleman general as well, who is in their shield screen. So good luck trying to get through there with your swords and everything. Comes a unit of the foot companions here for Macedon. Unit of Royal Peltas general right behind them. 4 minutes left in this battle replay. That unit of the thorax swordsman is already broken. Actually, Macedon did throw... Oh, he threw his 2 units of his archers over here to try and hold Rome up, but I don't think that's going to work out very well. Veteran legionnaires in here taking these guys on. But they did still... I mean, they still had a lot of guys in the unit there. So 104 there, 87 there, but they're going to start fighting some pretty heavy guys. Syrian archers are getting involved in the combat as well. So not looking very good. And Galatia pulling a pretty good move here, actually. I believe this unit, Galatian swords, were here. They've come all the way around. Looks like they're going to get a pretty good charge in onto the backs of these units here for Macedon, with Rome pretty much being done with Carthage over there and finishing off these 2 units of the Macedonian Cretan archers. We're just going to hang out over here and keep an eye on this unit of Galatian swords who are exhausted. Good peel volley into the back of the thorax swordsman and Royal Peltas general. This unit of thorax swordsmen starting to waver. Foot companions in combat, but they are surrounded. Galatian swords getting into the backs of them. Companions starting to waver here. Oh, we do have a unit of the Galatian legionnaires starting to waver. They are gone. Seleucid general is involved in combat as well. Shield bearer general. I'm sorry, legionnaires didn't break. Legionnaires didn't break. Royal Peltas general there for Macedon has broken. Still 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. Is it because of this unit? Way over here. It's going to be because of this unit for Carthage. That's going to be the last 2 minutes here. Yeah, we're just going to fast forward. Yeah, because that was that last unit there of the Macedonian archers there in the center. Nothing else is here. Yeah, so this last 2 minutes here is just because of this unit of Cretan archers. So, really good battle. That was really good. The amount of dead that's on this side, though, is pretty cool. I have to say, it's pretty awesome. Carthage and Rome, just 2 of the factions that just really do not like each other. at all. They were fighting for hundreds of years, hundreds and hundreds of years. So, and there are hundreds and hundreds and thousands of bodies laying here. Rome did, Rome did come away victorious, but even they have lost a lot of men. Suebi was pretty much halted at the walls here by Galatia. And Macedon, this battle seemed like they had Seleucid's number, but again, like I said, Macedon had those had the royal peltasts. Royal peltasts are not units to mess around with. So okay, let's get into the army comps here real quick. We'll start off with Obito Uchiha. His shield bearer general was 62 kills, camel spearmen 15, median cavalry 66 and 53, Syrian heavy archers 114, 73, 116 and 57, royal peltasts 137, 151, 261. Well done with his peltasts. His thorax pikemen unfortunately did not seem like they were able to get lined up properly, only 36 and 40. And his last units in his army here for thorax swordsmen are 92, 147, 26, 125, 18, 194, and 194. Getting into Madame 2018 here with Galatia, his Galatian nobleman general, 33 kills. His 2 units of Cappadocian cavalry, 21 and 25. Getting into his ranged, his slingers, 130. Mercenary Syrian archers, 147, 95, and 76. Getting into his Galatian legionnaires, 144, 263, 158, 135, 185, and 148. Very well done with his Galatian legionnaires, all well over 100 kills. So very, very good job there with his legionnaires. Galatian spears, 17 and 0. But again, spears, they have a job, they hold. And I believe both of these units were up on the walls, which allowed the Syrian archers to get a lot of their kills. His Galatian swords, 36, 92, 149. Wow, really pretty good with that unit there. And 68. And his unit of naked swords with 157 kills. Then we get into Rome over here. The general bodyguard with 11 kills. Balearic slingers, 56. Auxiliary Syrian archers, 67, 68, and 66. Armored legionnaires, 281 and 65. Legionnaire cohort 64, 97, 226, solid. Praetorians 259, other unit with 87. Socii Extraordinari here with 111. The Socii Hastati here with 102. 2 units of Triarii 98 and 52. And his veteran legionnaires here 42, 180, 52, 398 kills with this unit. Wow, 400 kills with this unit. Well done there. Getting into Carthage here, Bigarans 1. His noble cavalry general of 59 kills. His 3 units of archers here, 188, 127, 231. African pikemen, 108, 483 kills with this unit of pikes. Wow. And they were on the attacking side. Really, really good job there, dude. Good job. Late Carthaginian hoplites here, 139, 28, 20, 37, 103, 223, and 60. Mercenary noble fighters, 132 and 120, and his 4 units of Sacred Band, 137, 73, 133, and 165. Saudi Arab proud here with Suebi. His noble rider general, 130. Other unit of noble riders, 107. Units of swordmasters here, 96, 60, 98, 97, 127. His ballista here with 18 kills. Horse runners, 79 and 152. Really, 152 kills? That's pretty interesting. Longbow hunters 23 and 135. So pretty much again a flip-flop here. One longbow hunter not doing good, the other one doing pretty good. Horse runners 159. I mean, 80 kills for these guys is pretty good. Berserkers 58, 24, 93, and 77. I think that's because some of these units went up on the towers initially I should say. So that's probably why some of them really didn't get a lot of kills. Bloodsworn here, 10 and 1, and his 2 units of wooden spears, 141 and 48. Finally, we have Octavian here with Macedon, his general with 234 kills. Greek onager with 66. Archers 91. Cretan archers 276, 238, and 168. Solid archer units here. Militia hoplites 9 and 20. Royal peltasts 373 kills, 110 and 222. So there you go. These 4 units of peltasts did a lot of kills. Let's get into his Thorax Swordsman. 28, 31, 107, 50, 35, and 126. Foot Companions, 308 kills. Sorry, 308 kills. The other unit with 2. I think this is the unit that came in through the gate there. And Thurio Spears here with 4 kills. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle. Please, if you like it, please make sure to like, comment on it, continue subscribing to the channel. Over 600 subscribers, guys. Really awesome. Hope you enjoy the video, and I will talk to you soon.